Hi, Manley Mclachlan here with our October Bulletin. So I do spend a lot of my time traveling around the province and with all of the joy that that brings, but one of the things that I've noted is the activity level in most of the communities that I travel through. Of course, you measure the construction cranes and that sort of thing. So it's evident to me that certainly in northern British Columbia, where the resource-based industrial type projects are in full swing, there's lots of activity there. But I also notice in some of the other cities that I travel through, lots of private projects that have come back into the marketplace. So here in Victoria, lots of new residential, high-rise or high-density residential type projects that have come on stream, and that's a very positive sign for literally for all of us. So while there's lots of activity, I also know that there's lots of competition for this kind of work. So if you're an owner looking to put your project into the marketplace, now would be a good time to do it. So what I wanted to spend some time on today is something that we have been aware of for quite some time, and I think most business owners and employers, it's one of those files that they know they need to do something with, and it's probably sitting on the corner of your desk, but it really has to do with what are your human resource needs going to be, not just today or if you get that next contract, but even farther out into the future. And I just remind you that one of the biggest items that we're aware of in terms of HR demand are the retirements that are going to take place in this industry here in British Columbia over the next 5 to 7 years, and perhaps even a little quicker than that. So the Construction Sector Council, with their report, Construction Looking Forward, have identified some 36,000 people who will be eligible for retirement here in British Columbia. And now, quite frankly, is the time to start planning for that. The middle management levels in the management teams across this province are the ones that are going to be, I think, the most hit the hardest with this particular demographic. And you all know when you lose your when you lose your productivity, when you lose that middle management team, it affects everything, including your bottom line. So we've spent a lot of time, in fact, the last 6 years, in developing and running what we call the Skilled Trades Employment Program that's been targeted at entry-level positions here in the industry. Now, with a hollowed-out middle management team, it's going to make it hard to get those entry-level folks into your employment. And so we've looked beyond that now to, in developing Skills Central and our Job Match program, to bringing people in to employment who have more than just entry-level capacity. In fact, we're looking at folks who are unemployed across the province, who may have the management team experience that you're looking for. And we're going to take our approach in this manner. With any project, we're going to focus on the local region, if you will, or the local area around that project. And we will maximize as best we can the employment opportunities at the local level. When that's been exhausted, then we'll move to a regional level and then move on to a provincial level. And we can accommodate all of that through both the Skilled Trades Employment Program, or STEP, and the Skills Central Job Match Initiative. Now, when that's been exhausted, we are also looking offshore, and this is our FSW, or Foreign Skilled Worker Program. We currently have a team in Ireland. They've been there for a couple of weeks. They were accompanied this time, this is our second trip, but they were accompanied this time with 15 employers, along with representatives from the Provincial Nominee Program. So there were 4 job fairs that were presented, 2 in Dublin, 1 in Cork, and 1 in Belfast. The advantage the employers had at these events is that they were being presented with individuals who had been through a screening process, who were very good candidates, and my understanding is that there were well over 150 job offers made in a wide range of various skilled trades and management positions. So we know that program can work. We know that there's a good source of individuals for your needs. So I would just say to you, look at your management team today, look at your overall team, and who is going to retire in the next short while, regardless of what kind of growth you have, depending on what contracts you're able to land. And we would say, start planning today, connect with our programs to look at options that we have Foreign Skilled Worker Program will have probably in excess of 1,500 resumes that will be available. And we know that working with you and with the Provincial Nominee Program, we can facilitate bringing those folks in a timely manner. So again, look to BCCA. We do this on a regional delivery basis. Our offices are in the regional associations, and we can give you direct connections, not only at the entry level, but at the mid-management level, if you will, and on into some of the professional, as they say, the professional positions in your company. So that's it for this month. Weather's been great. Hopefully it'll stay, and I'll talk to you next month. Thanks.